Well, I promised I'd stay away from Star Trek Picard, and I just keep coming back.
I don't know how to work this.
Don't worry though, I'm here to bring positive energy and a welcome suggestion. No more negativity.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
So let's get to it. As I delve deep into my Star Trek Voyager rewatch, I keep coming up to several questions. Why were the Kazon in this series so long? Was Neelix really that disliked? I kinda liked him. Why was Harry Kim so damn smart but remained an ensign the entire time? Why did Jerry Ryan not marry me? These are all great questions, but I have one question just hanging in my mind. Picard producers and writers really miss an opportunity to bring back Admiral Janeway. Well, I guess it's not really a question. I've seen a lot of talk about this in the community. In fact, there's been a few articles detesting her appearance. Let me be the first to say that anybody who knows me knows I'm completely against referencing old material for the sake of, hey, you know who this is? Or you know what this is? Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, just look at it!
Putting Janeway in there just to appease Trek fans and Voyager fans would have been absolutely corny. I totally get that. But here, I don't think that would have been the case. Shows have made that mistake so many times, and I've even hit Trek up for making the same mistake.
Oh, would you look at this? Oh, would you look at that?
Does this make me hypocritical? As much as I am a tater tot. Listen, many folks here on YouTube have put the clips on blast of Admiral Clancy ripping the senile Picard into pieces time after time. I've even done it. It's honestly to the point where I actually feel bad for the actress. So I want to make my point abundantly clear, since fandom can be certainly toxic, that my issues do not fall with the actress. It was more about the decision and the execution of putting someone in that powerful position. The best analogy I can make is this. Have you ever had a teacher you really respected in grade school? Somebody you actually enjoyed? Don't lie, because I was terrible in school and respected quite a few teachers, so I know you have at least one. Do you remember when the substitute came in and you didn't listen to a damn thing they said? Oh, wait, that was just mean? Oh, that's awkward. The point is, the ridicule and the weight of the ridicule lost a lot of meaning coming from someone who knew Picard, but we really didn't know through Picard. We as an audience don't know anything about Admiral Clancy outside of her clear temper and semi-self-righteous attitude.
Generation does not get to decide if a species lives or dies.
Yes, we do.
I did want to address a possible hole in my argument, since Picard has faced admirals before in opposition. An example would be Admiral Satie, who dealt with Picard with respect at first.
Captain, I always preferred working alone. That way, if something went wrong, I didn't have to go far for the cause. I resented you being assigned to me, but I was wrong.
In a crisis, there's no time for explanations. Orders have to be obeyed without question, or lives may be lost.
I'm aware of that, Admiral.
She also had several scenes building up to her explosive scene in the drumhead. We were able to identify with her character and therefore could see the onset of her character morals dwindling. This was Admiral Clancy's first scene, and once again, lacked the proper execution for it to really work other than pure shock value.
Sheer fucking hubris.
Now, if you throw in one Admiral Kathryn Janeway, you have yourself one quick-tempered, self-righteous, powerful woman we actually know. Ironically, earlier in the year, Screen Rant did an article on this topic. The article suggested that this was a wise move to avoid Admiral Janeway's appearance. In defense of the move, Screen Rant suggested that Admiral Janeway isn't a villain. Although I'm not sure we ever quite identified Admiral Clancy's motives, I don't believe she was an actual villain. If anything, I think she was a typical Star Trek admiral. Star Trek Picard was aimed to be a clear character piece on its central character, so why couldn't it be the same for an additional character, even in a cameo position? Captain Janeway's journey through the Delta Quadrant was a strain on her crew and her Starfleet morales. It would be an interesting concept if Captain Janeway countered her scientific exploration ideology and restrained against assisting another species after the shipyard attack. Once again, this would be coming from someone we know, and to see her point of view, the toll it took on her to travel the galaxy, and why Starfleet needs to be careful overextending themselves because of the dangers on the other side of the galaxy.
You destroyed it. I did what I knew was right. You chose to put the lives of strangers ahead of the lives of your crew. You can't make the same mistake again.
It could lead to an interesting duality between Picard's methodology and Janeway's cowboy diplomacy she was famous for in Voyager.
Is that it?
Green Rant's article also mentioned that regularly admirals are jerks, suggesting Admiral Satie and Admiral Pressman, both of which rode the line of jerk and almost fell to the villain side.
That treaty has bound our hands and given the Romulans a tactical advantage for the last 60 years.
Listen, I really enjoy Janeway.
If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? What the hell was that? To hell with it. And ultimately get the hell out of this place. Come on, shut off that damn alarm and I promise I'll never violate you again. Now tell me what the hell is going on.
But numerous times in Voyager, she was on the opposite side of the right decision.
Captain Janeway's methods are unorthodox. It is her strength as a leader. But unfortunately, it is also her greatest weakness.
Let's not forget, she benched Chakotay as a first officer because she was hell-bent on destroying the Equinox.
Then you leave me no choice. You are hereby relieved of duty until further notice.
She thought she was doing right by Starfleet,
By adhering to the oath you took as Starfleet officers.
but was actively seeking out another captain and the starship crew and trying to destroy them because she disagreed with their means of survival.
Jean-Luc,
Admiral Janeway, how good to see you again.
as you were.
Bruce Maddox. I believe that he is using neurons from the late Commander data to create a new organic synthetic. I will need a small, warp-capable reconnaissance ship with a minimal crew. And if you feel that my rank makes me too conspicuous, well then, I am content to be demoted to captain.
It's more important than ever that we hold fast to our own. In a region where shifting allegiances are commonplace, we have to have something stable to rely on. And we do. The principles and ideals of the Federation. As far as I'm concerned, those are the best allies we could have.
The Federation does not get to decide if a species lives or dies.
Some of the species we've encountered here have been peaceful. Others seem governed only by their own self-interests.
Standing up for the Federation, for what it represents, for what it should still represent.
You know, I'm really easy to get along with, most of the time. But I don't like bullies, and I don't like threats.
Once again, I completely understand shameless cameos and meaningless nods to other shows we know. That's really annoying. This is an obvious win for the dedicated Trek base as well as those loyal Voyager fans. It'd also be a great way to peek into the future of another character and see how her past eroded her thoughts on the future. Since Star Trek Picard was telling a character's story, why not just tell another? It would have been a great opportunity, and I think would have been far more effective than just adding a new admiral. So, what do you guys think? Would Janeway's cameo been helpful or cool? Or maybe, just maybe, she's being saved for her own show? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.